Well, hey, good morning. My name is Willie Lawson, and this is the Morning Report. This is the Morning Report for Friday, February 17th, in the year of our Lord. Thank you ever so much, 2023. And I did say February. I know in a couple of mornings ago I said September. Sorry. Uh, it is indeed February. It's mid-February, though. Wow. This morning, this Friday, I just want to talk about something that Don Lemon said about women in their prime. So you already heard it. And I just want to talk about that and expand on that and do a little what ifs and what about if and such and things. In any case, again, the Morning Report is a production of fightbackmedia.com, 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 and fightbackmediatv.com. Listen, we have, excuse me, I'm making noise. We have two YouTube channels now. One YouTube, one YouTube channel that will have commercial spots, and the others that won't. The new one will allow us to start afresh and not have to dig through some of the legacy stuff that I really didn't want to get rid of on the Fightback Media channel that has nothing to do with Fightback Media. And there's some things there that I just did not want to lose. So it just seemed easier to start a new one. And we'll continue to put morning reports on both of them, as well as the audio morning report that is going to be up on Spreaker and Spotify and Google and Apple Podcast and all of the places where you normally get podcasts from. It's going to continue to be there, as well as these two new, as well as the new YouTube channel. If you've not subscribed to one or the other channel, do both. It's not free, and I don't have you click the notification bell so you don't get all those notifications on your phone that are nonstop when you clicked 75 notification bells and people are publishing like crazy and posting like crazy and your phone just doesn't shut up. You hate that, don't you? Just why I never ask you to do it. And we post something near about every day. If it's not a long form, it's a short. So if you want to know, you'll check, right? If you want to know, you'll check. And please check. And check us out on our website at Fightback Media, fightbackmedia.com, fightbackmedia.com, fightbackmedia.com. You can also check out our videos on Rumble, rumble.com. And no, you don't have to click a notification bell or anything. Just go and subscribe. That way, you can have access, and it'll be very cool. And we're not charging money for it yet. I'm not sure why we're not doing that. But in any case, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back right after this message on one of the channels. Okay, welcome back. Um, I went ahead and play and tried to I tried to download the clip. I don't know if it's going to actually work. But in any case, what happened is that in Nikki Haley's speech announcing that she is indeed running for president, we'll talk about if that's a good idea later. She mentioned that I think the line was that America is not past its prime; its politicians are, and that could be it. Could be said something that when you have a president who's 80, and frankly, the guy who's going to run against him, who wants to run against him, is damn near 80. You know how old is Don Trump? Not that one. Said Junior on it. It went right to Junior. How old is Mr. Trump? Mr. Trump is not a young. He is not a young man. How about that? How about if we just say this, that Donald Trump is not a young man? Now he is. You got to give him this. You got to get the dude this too. He is full of piss and vinegar. Um, but he is not a young man. He is not. Uh, Donald Trump is right now 76 years old and will be 77 or 78 if indeed he runs for president in 2024. So are these people past their prime? Probably. Were they better in their 40s? In their 50s? Probably. Probably. So she makes this comment. And Don Lemon of CNN, basically says, "Oh, I don't want to get in this age. I bet she better be careful, because she's not in her prime." Huh? Imagine, imagine if Rush Limbaugh gets off. God bless him. Um, we miss you, Rush. A blast about some female politician not being in her prime. The National Organization for Women, where are they, by the way, would lose their ever loving mind. Every third wave feminist would, their hair would just catch on fire. Am I wrong in this? Am I wrong to think that if Sean Hannity got off a blast, that some middle-aged leftist woman, Democrat senator or House representative or governor was not in her prime, that the left, their hair would stand on end and there'd be like fire coming out of it, and their face would split open, it'd be like a conniption. There'd be calling for boycott of their sponsors and the whole nine. And I'm not wrong in this. Am I wrong? Write down in the comments if you think I'm wrong. If you think um, that everyone on the left and leftist media would be all cool about it and saying, "Yeah, man, just Google it." That's what Don said. Don said, "Just Google it." It says so right there. Google says that the women in our prime are in their 20s and 30s, some in their 40s. Imagine. But he says this, and it's funny because he says it and almost immediately gets pushed back from the two other women who he's on the show with. And then he starts backpedaling. Oh, no, I don't agree with that, but it says, but that's what it says. But that's what it says. That's what it says. Just Google it. Because we know that Google is the oracle of all truth and information. Right? Google is the oracle of all truth and information, every bit of it. If it's on Google, it is absolutely true. It's a peer-reviewed study about when women are in their prime. Now, it was brought up, are they in their prime because of their childbearing years or what else? And of course, he just stumbles and mumbles. It's always it's always super interesting anymore to me how much how easy it is for gay men to make commentary about women, straight women especially. How do gay men know so much about straight women that they're, by their own admission, they're not attracted to them, other than friends or work relationships? They don't have relationship with them, not intimate relationships with them anyway. So why do straight women allow gay men to say pretty much whatever the hell they want to say about women? Correct me if I'm incorrect. Almost all of the fashion designers and fashion critics who are men, biological men, are gay, making decisions about who should wear when, what body types, what kind of women, what body type of women should be models, and what body type shouldn't be models. Judging body types. Hardly any body positivity going on there. And it's been it's been women and gay men for a long time. possibly causing all sorts of body dysmorphia in young girls. It was a woman that designed Barbie, by the way. Sorry, with these completely unrealistic measurements, right? So I'm super curious. How does this happen? I'd love to get into a conversation about it. I would. I'm chilling here at the crib, you know. I'd love to get into a conversation about it. Why is it that gay men can talk about women, straight women, any old kind of way they want? Like this. Nikki Haley's not in her prime. Now, I am a married man and I'd like to stay that way until I die. But let's be true. Nikki Haley is a beautiful and from my aspect, from my age group, a beautifully young woman who has been a governor of a state who is vibrant and intelligent and certainly in her prime. Do I want her to be the president of the United States? I don't know. She said some things in that speech that I know she can't do. Not as president, she can't, because she won't be the queen. But we'll talk about that later. Until we see you again, go out there and learn something, love somebody, for goodness sakes. Y'all take care of yourself. This has been the Morning Report. The Morning Report is a production of fightbackmedia.com, 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 and Fightback Media TV. We'll see you when we see you. Bye bye now.